welcome to today's session. This is Sweta Roy, your English Master Teacher at Vedantu, and today we are going to cover the second part of the chapter Reach for the Top. We will be dealing with another amazing personality, a very inspirational personality for all of us. So, in the first part, we covered the life inspiring story of Santosh, right? Who climbed Mount Everest, who was the first woman to climb Mount Everest twice, right? So in this story, we are going to deal with another such great personality who will be really, really a great inspiration for all of us, right? So let us start off with the chapter. But before that, guys, let me give you, since all of your midterms are approaching, right? So let me give you three important mantras to score not only well in the midterms, but also for the rest of your life, for whatever exam you appear for. First is giving equal importance to all the subjects that you have. Second is having the proper guidance and mentorship. The third is proper revision. These three mantras is surely going to make you reach the top, just as the great personalities that you have seen right away. So in these three, mantras, if you face certain hurdles, then that is something which is pushing you back. So as we did in the chapter, how to overcome these hurdles. So we are right there to help you overcome these hurdles with the help of our platform, guys. So the problems which you face, one, doubts, which come under the category of guidance. So there is no one to guide you for your doubts. Second, notes comes under another category, the same category of guidance. You do not get proper notes. Tests and assignments come under the category of revision, which is another hurdle. Test, maybe you score less because you don't have the conceptual clarity, right? Assignments, again, even if you have nowadays, it's so difficult to solve because you are lacking the concept clarity. Because जो भी अभी Zoom classes, whatever is going on, whatever is going on right now, it's very difficult for both the teacher as well as student because it is completely new, right? So again, competitive exam again fall under the guidance part. So you need guidance for competitive exams as well. Choice of schedule and choice of language major being other major issues or problems which you face. So guys, our platform is going to provide you with the solution of all your problems, guys. Okay? So doubts, definitely it's going to be solved. Kaise? Because we have dedicated team of class teachers, qualified class teachers who are going to solve all your doubts, guys. Notes, we are going to give you notes after each and every session. Teachers' handwritten notes are also provided after each and every session. Test and assignment. So assignment is also provided after each and every session. So revision part, जो कि अधूरा रह जा रहा है आपका अभी, that is going to give you the structure to your education in our platform, guys. Tests, again, we conduct monthly test and we also give you the performance report. तो performance report से आप क्या करोगे? आप खुद को analyze करोगे. So in order to analyze, you need the report, right? तो report मिलने के बाद आप analyze करके देखोगे कि ये क्वेश्चन मैंने बहुत अच्छे से कर लिया है. So that gives you a comprehensive idea about how much where you are standing right now and what else you need to do. Right? Competitive exams, we also provide guidance for various competitive exams. Choice of schedule is also no more a hurdle for you because आपको मिलेगा time slot. You need to select your own time slot according to your convenience. Choice of language, again, not an issue. Hindi, English, both mediums are available in our classes. Plus, you have the bonus feature. So, unlimited live class है आपके पास. Micro course and crash course है. Crash course से आपको entirely syllabus revision हो जाएगा. जैसे कि मैंने बोला, revision being a very important part in one of the main important mantras to reach the top, right? माइक्रो कोर्सेज में आपको इंडिविजुअल चैप्टर वाइज माइक्रो कोर्सेज होते हैं. सो फॉर एग्जांपल, आपने परफॉर्मेंस रिपोर्ट में देखा कि अच्छा मुझे तो डायरेक्ट एंड इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, आई नीड अनदर क्लास फॉर दैट. सो यू कैन अटेंड द माइक्रो कोर्स फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक. अगेन, लॉन्ग टर्म कोर्सेज तो आप ऑलरेडी अटेंड कर ही रहे हो, इन विच you are having the आपका सिलेबस चल रहा है अकॉर्डिंग टू द स्कूल सिलेबस, इन सिंक है वो. तो आपको प्रॉपर स्ट्रक्चरल फॉर्मेट में विथ नोट्स, विथ असाइनमेंट्स, विथ मॉडल टेस्ट पेपर आपका वो चल रहा है. स्टिल इफ यू फील कि उसमें मेरे को एक और रिविजन चाहिए, एक और ये चीज का रिविजन हो जाता, ये टॉपिक पे रिविजन हो जाता तो अच्छा होता. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल फ्रेजेस एंड क्लॉजेस, तो उसका आप माइक्रो कोर्स भी अटेंड कर सकते हो गाइस. परफॉर्मेंस रिपोर्ट, से जैसे कि मैंने आपको बोल दिया है, performance report also we provide, and of course personalized attention which all of you want, जो कि YouTube में possible नहीं है guys, that is possible in our platform, right? So what you need to do in order to avail this wonderful opportunity, बच्चा और टाइम वेस्ट करने का बिल्कुल भी टाइम नहीं है, right? So now is the correct time that you visit this link vednt.in/ytpro and you choose your grade, right? Options आपके आएंगे, choose your grade, choose your board करके, ठीक है? आपने कर लिया, डिटेल्स आपने देख लिए, and then click on get subscription, ठीक है? एंड व्हेन यू क्लिक ऑन गेट सब्सक्रिप्शन, आपके पास 3 दरवाजे खुल जाएंगे, ठीक है? तो दरवाजा नंबर 1 है 1 मंथ वाला सब्सक्रिप्शन, दरवाजा नंबर 2 है 3 मंथ्स वाला सब्सक्रिप्शन, दरवाजा नंबर 3 है आपका जैकपॉट जो है 6 मंथ्स वाला सब्सक्रिप्शन। तो बच्चा 6 मंथ वाला सब्सक्रिप्शन आई एम गोइंग टू रिकमेंड यू, व्हाई? बिकॉज उसमें जो आप प्राइस पे कर रहे हो दैट इज आफ्टर डिस्काउंट कूपन 9774 पे कर रहे हो। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल 6 मंथ ड्यूरेशन आपको चाहिए। सेकेंड, आप अगर 1 मंथ एक बार में आई मीन रिपीटेडली ले रहे हो फॉर 6 मंथ्स, तो आप यू एंड अप पेइंग मोर, ठीक है? सो दैट वी डोंट वांट। सो इन ऑर्डर टू सेव योर finances as well, we have the 6 months wala plan, so that is recommended. So बाकी आपकी मर्जी है, right? So and another thing is that जब आप calculate करोगे आप, और हाँ, वी आर ऑफरिंग यू 6 सब्जेक्ट, सो फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, मैथ्स, बायोलॉजी, सोशल साइंस एंड इंग्लिश, तो कोई भी सब्जेक्ट हम लोग छोड़ते नहीं है। सो दैट इज व्हाट इज इक्वल इंपॉर्टेंस, गिविंग इक्वल इंपॉर्टेंस टू ऑल द 6 सब्जेक्ट। एंड द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इज दैट आप पैसे लगाते हो ट्यूशन में फॉर 2 सब्जेक्ट्स में भी और 3 सब्जेक्ट्स हार्डली more than 2000 or 3000, बहुत ज़्यादा कॉस्टली हो जाता है, right? Here with so many features, so many subjects, one subscription guys for 6 months, I think which is very cost effective. That means आप attend कर रहे हो classes and you are paying for each class not more than 8 to 9 rupee guys. वहाँ पे आप if you see the look at the market value of other coaching classes, आप maybe somewhere you see per class more than 200-300 रुपये पड़ता है, वो भी एक सब्जेक्ट के लिए पर क्लास। वो भी मैंने शायद कम ही बोला, आजकल मार्केट प्राइस और ज्यादा बढ़ गया है, क्वालिफाइड टीचर्स अगर ज्यादा है तो और ज्यादा पड़ेगा, मे बी 500 भी पड़ सकता है पर क्लास, दैट इज ऑल्सो कोई वो नहीं है, राइट? सो हियर you are paying 8 to 9 rupee per class. You have the product team, you have the class teachers, you have the master teachers, very specially specially catering to all your needs, right guys? So that is the beauty of our platform guys, and it is only and only designed for you. So what you need to do is just visit vdnt.in/ytpro, use the coupon code SWRPRO. So starting with our second part of reach for the top, so we are going to definitely take you to that top position with our mentorship, with our guidance. So guys, just visit the link and get yourselves enrolled, and you apply the coupon code SWRPRO to avail the 15% discount guys, ठीक है? So now we will start with session 1, हमने already ले लिया है, we will start with the session 2, that is the second part, ठीक है? तो आज ये session जो है वो लास्ट सेशन है, ठीक है? अच्छा, सो लास्ट सेशन में हमने ये पिक्चर दिया था जहां पे मैंने बोला था कि प्लीज आइडेंटिफाई दिस, हु इज दिस, ठीक है? सो शी इज मलावत पूर्णा, शी इज एन इंडियन माउंटेनियर, and on 25th May 2014, Purna scaled the highest peak of Mount Everest, aged 13 years and 11 months. She became the youngest Indian and youngest girl in the world to have reached the summit. So since we are doing with the life story, dealing with the life stories of so many immensely powerful personalities, inspirational figures, right? मैंने प्रकाशी तोमर का भी बात की थी, right, in the previous session, if you have seen that, right? So we also should talk about someone, and we have actually so many people, and see, all of them are women characters guys. So yes, as I told you in the previous session, you saw that how that was, the society in which Santosh lived was so gender biased, and she stood out from the rest in living in that very particular society. Same with Prakashi Tomar and the shooter dadis, right? So, and here also Malawat Purna is another inspirational figure for all of us, right? And today's session is going to be another is such an influential personality, guys. So first of all, let us see what you have to say for the homework answer. So Simran Singh has given, thank you so much for all of you. You have given your wonderful inputs in the answers, right? So the moral lesson that we get from this chapter is that we should never lose hope and should be determined towards our goal. We have to do hard work for it. Uh, uh, we should not think about the society. So very good, Simran, thank you for your inputs. And Niharika has also given a wonderful answer, and all the rest of you also have given great answers. The message that we get from this inspirational story is to be motivated to pursue our dreams and walk through the path of success through hard work, determination, and constant efforts. Very well put. So instead of complaining against the ills in the society, very beautifully said, one must dare to change the system and shape one's own destiny. Very well answered. Amazing. Kudos, Niharika. Very well said. So now we will see about another great inspirational figure called Maria Sharapova, and she is a Russian girl. So this write-up is about a Russian girl, and all of you know who Maria Sharapova is, right? So she reached the summit of women's tennis when she was barely 18, right? And it tells us how she overcame all the hurdles and bore humiliation too in order to. So she used to be humiliated. So we will see how much she was humiliated and to what extent and what happened in her life. So let us have a look at her life story and be inspired again. So there is some quality contrast in contrast to Maria Sharapova's smile and glamour, which makes her likable to all, right? So definitely she's very beautiful, and the smile, that the glamour that she has, that makes her likable, right? Now this lady, on 22nd August 2005, she became the top seeded player in the world women's tennis player ranking. So she made great sacrifices. Now we will look at what all sacrifices did she have to make in order to reach the summit, reach the top, right? At the tender age of 9, she had to leave her home in Siberia in order to get trained, right? She went to Florida in USA with her father, and she had to leave her mother at the tender age of 9, guys. So she suffered painful separation from her mother for a period of 2 years because her mother was not able to go to that place. She was not due to some security reasons, right? She was not allowed, right? And she could not see her father too, as she remained busy working, arranging funds for all her needs, right? She was even bullied by her seniors, and being a foreigner, she had to suffer all that patiently. So she used to sleep very early since she was a very young girl, and then the seniors, when they came back, they used to wake her up, and then she was bullied in this manner. तो उसको bully किया जाता था. However, मारिया शारापोवा वो कभी भी हार नहीं मानी, जस्ट लाइक संतोष. उसने भी वो कभी भी डिप्रेस नहीं हुई. Rather, she was prepared for greater insults. और वो कहती है कि I was prepared for greater insults. जितना भी इंसल्ट कर लो, जितना भी बुली कर लो, because आपने नेल्सन मंडेला में भी आपने पढ़ा है that heights of depression creates depths of character. तो सॉरी, heights of oppression create depths of character, right? सो जितना आपको बुली किया जाएगा, जितना आप पे नेगेटिविटी होगा, नेगेटिव एडवर्स सिचुएशन जितना आप फेस करोगे, आप उतना ज्यादा शाइन करोगे, राइट? सो दैट इज एग्जैक्टली व्हाट हैपेंड विद मारिया शारापोवा एज वेल. Although she was trained in the US, she considered to be a Russian. She considered herself to be a Russian and is willing to represent Russia. So she was by blood, by birth, a Russian. So she was definitely trained in the US, but she has that nationalism in her. Okay? And she is willing to represent Russia at the Olympics too. Her mantra for success is to work hard and face the toughest competition. Right? So that was all about all about the great personality of Maria Sharapova. Right? So I hope you have enjoyed and you have also got a great lesson from her story. Of course, there are great details in the text, so आपको text तो पढ़ना ही होगा. This was just the summary of whatever was there in the text. So how she got separated, फिर how she was bullied, right? And finally how she overcame and got this, reached the summit. That is all about this chapter, guys. So this is the plan. This should be the plan of your study. आप ऐसे chapter को divide कर लो, and that is how you're going to study this chapter, right? Now, theme of the story. Account is biographical in nature and focuses on the grand achievements of the tennis player Maria Sharapova, who earned the title of the world's number one in women tennis in 2005. Right? So 2005 के World Tennis में she earned the title of the world's number one women's tennis in 2005. The author reveals that one has to pay a price for reaching the top in the form of hard labor, rigorous training and sacrifice. Definitely. So she had undergone all these things. पहले वो अपनी मम्मी से separate हो गई because her mother could not reach there where she went with her father, right? And then she also hardly could meet her father because she was always remaining, busy in her own, training and all, right? So, and definitely she had to undergo definitely difficult training. Sometimes one has to undergo mental torture too. So जो वो bully face करती थी, right? That also was definitely a stepping stone to her success. But its rewards are always sweet and satisfying, right? So जितना आप मेहनत करोगे, no pain, no gain, right? So all the pain that she had suffered during her childhood, she has gained also, right? So that is very important. Now, what problems did Maria face as a child when she was being trained for tennis in the US, and what sustained her? Okay? So Maria's childhood was full of struggle and loneliness, of course, because she was separated at a very tender age from her parents. Okay? She had to leave US at the young age of 9 years. And then her mother could not accompany because, as I told you, because of that visa restriction, her mother could not accompany her. Okay? She missed her mother terribly during the 2 years of her heart-wrenching separation, and her father accompanied her definitely, but he also couldn't frequently visit her as she had to spend a lot of time to earn money to be paid for. So of course her father was paying for Maria's tennis training, and of course he had to be very busy, and so therefore he also could not spend too much of time with Maria. So definitely she was very lonely, right? Apart from it, other trainings also used to bully and humiliate her. In spite of all odds, she never gave up. They were inconsiderate to Maria, who was much younger to them. To bully her, they would return to the room late. जैसे कि मैंने जब समझा रही थी तब भी मैंने कहा कि they used to wake her up, उसको उठा करके make her tidy up the room. So Maria, she was a young girl of 9 years old, so she used to sleep early. And then उसकी जो रूममेट्स थी वो आती थी, सीनियर थी, वो आती थी लेट से, एंड उसको उठा करके they used to make her tidy up the room. So that was a kind of torture for this lady. So जो तुम सो रहे हो या सो रही हो, and sometime and somebody is waking you up from your sleep and making you tidy the room, so how would you feel? That is really torture, right? So all these problems made her life during her training in US and miserable and desolate. So the training period tha, she had undergone tremendous hardships. However, she was able to sail through these adverse times by never letting herself go into depression or thinking to quit. So she never thought that she would go into depression, or she never thought of giving up despite facing these adversities in her life. Instead, that strengthened her willpower and kept her passion for tennis alive. जैसे कि मैंने कहा, नेल्सन मंडेला का वो जो कोट था, heights of oppression creates depths of character, which also works here as well, and which will work in everyone's life, right? Eventually, her determined and consistent efforts paid when she became the number one tennis player in the world. She molded adversity in her favor with her strength, with her toughness, and with her tolerance. Next is the lives of Santosh Yadav and Maria Sharapova have much in common to prove that determined and consistent hard work paves the way to success. And this is something that works in our lives as well. So हम ये motivational stories क्यों पढ़ते हैं? In order to get motivated and in order to apply all these qualities, inculcate all these qualities in us as well. Identify the points of comparison and contrast in the lives of these two great players. तो हमने दो पार्ट पढ़ा, एक संतोष यादव का और एक मारिया शारापोवा के बारे में, right? So now we will identify and contrast, compare and contrast between these two. Santosh Yadav, the legendary mountaineer from India, and Maria Sharapova, Russia's tennis sensation, trained in the US, are living examples of determined and consistent hard work. Right? Both these young women started their journey to the top from humble background. And even Maria Sharapova, she says in the text that when you have nothing to lose, when you actually have nothing, so you are also not afraid. क्योंकि आपके पास already कुछ है ही नहीं खोने को, तो आप और क्या खोगे? So what you can have is only gain something because already you don't have anything. तो जो भी आपके साथ होने वाला है, बुरा तो होगा नहीं, बुरा होने से भी आपके पास खोने के लिए कुछ नहीं है, right? So both of them were from humble background and they reached to the top starting from zero. Santosh belonged to a small village in the remote district of Rewari in Haryana, while Maria came from the cold Siberia and did not have adequate training facilities for a tennis enthusiast. Right? Although both were supported by their respective parents, Santosh had to break rules at times to make her conservative family agree to her decision. So Maria Sharapova के बाद parentage के बारे में हम उतना their parents were not that conservative, just like Maria, like Santosh. However, Santosh had to make her conservative family agree, but Maria Sharapova's family was, very supportive. Okay? Anyways, both their parents were supportive, but Santosh had to somehow convince. Okay? एक बार में सपोर्ट नहीं किया उनको, but she had to convince with her hard work. तो उसका hard work वहां भी गया कुछ, right? However, both the girls had to sacrifice the loving and protective environment of their home in order to train for their passion. So of course, when you need to do something great, हमने ninth में आज yes, we also did about Abdul Kalam, right? तो हमने अब्दुल कलाम का भी पर्सनालिटी देखा था and he also had to go out. And if you remember how Abdul Kalam's father convinced his mother, by quoting some beautiful quotations, right? And that your child belongs to you, but he does not belong to you. He is born of you, but he does not belong to you. So we should give them the freedom. So he also went away from his parents in order to get educated. So yes, we need to leave our protective atmosphere in order to gain something, right? In order to become something and in order to reach our heights of success. So both women had an unwavering determination, physical and mental strength, and undivided focus on their goals. So both of them had this determination, had this focus, and we as students, need to have this strong will, this strong determination, and of course physical as well as mental strength. And you need to focus, and your focus should be absolutely undivided in whatever field you are interested in. The interest factor matters a lot, guys. They both rose to the number 1 position in their respective areas within a short span of 4 years. While Maria Sharapova moved from the frozen Siberia to the plains of Florida, Yadav moved from the plains of Rewari to the frozen Mount Everest. Right? Both of them are devout patriots and share. So, if you remember, Maria Sharapova, she also said that I would be proud to represent my country in the Olympics. And similarly, Santosh, when she got up to that point of Mount Everest, she unfurled the national flag, right? So that is very, very important. And this is for you guys. Write in short about Maria Sharapova's journey to success. If you attempt this question, if you put down your thoughts in this question in the comment section, guys, I think 90% of the chapter is done. So this is a question which is going to encapsulate the entire story of Maria Sharapova, right? So if you are preparing this question, you are 90% prepared for your exam. And short questions जो भी आएगा definitely वो इसी में encapsulate है, right? So I hope you will attempt this question, and yes, do not forget to hit the like button, guys. ठीक है? So before you go, do not forget about the subscription, ठीक है, Vedantu Pro Subscription, and that is only and only for you. आप ही के लिए बना है, designed specifically to suit your needs. जो भी problem face कर रहे हो आप, उसी के solution plus bonus features we are providing. So give us that opportunity to take you also to the heights of success, guys, right? So definitely what you need to do is choose your grade, choose your board, check out the details, whatever details I have already explained at the start of the video. And then after you are absolutely satisfied, click on get subscription. आपको 3 टाइप का सब्सक्रिप्शन मिलेगा. Recommended है 6 month subscription, but again it is very flexible. आपको जो सही लगे, right? Okay. So what you need to do is just visit this link and apply the coupon code in order to avail the 15% discount. ये मत भूलना coupon code apply करना SWRPRO in order to avail the 15% flat discount. So thank you so much for watching. So don't forget to hit the like button. जो भी आपके doubts है, you can comment on the comment section, and of course you have to put down your comments on the homework answer as well. Thank you so much. Take care. Goodbye. See you again. Until then, bye bye.